everybody, it's Jenny. I'm here today with a yoga boot camp style workout. So how this is going to work is we're going to have 8 stations that we're going to roll through. Each station has a different either pose that we're going to flow or a pose that we're going to hold. And we're going to hold or flow those poses for 1 minute at a time. And we're just going to try to fit in as many reps as we can in that 1 minute so that you go at your own pace. And if you want to push yourself harder and try to get in as many reps as you can, we are going to go through this 2 times. So on the first round through, we're going to do everything in its basic level. And then on the second time around, I'm going to give you guys an option to ramp it up and take it up even a step higher if you want to go there. So 1 minute stations, I'm going to give you guys 15 seconds in between stations to grab water, take a break, and in that 15 seconds, I'm going to demo the next thing that we'll be doing coming up. So above all else, please take breaks when you need to. Pause the video. If you need to go back and redo something or start it over, feel free to do that. That's the glory of these videos. So take your time, do everything at your own pace. The only thing that you'll really need for this is a yoga mat and a water bottle. I am going to give you, if you want to take the ramped up versions, I'm going to give you options to add in hand weights into some of the poses just for added weight. So if you have a set of hand weights, great. If not, everything can be done without. And again, feel free to put on sneakers. Any chance I get to be barefoot, I like to be barefoot. So, but if you are dying for a reason to put on your sneakers, then feel free to throw your sneakers on for more support if you need it. And we'll get going with those first stations now. Okay guys, before we get into our stations, we're going to start with a little warm-up here. We're just going to run through a couple sun salutations and get the blood flowing in our bodies. So we're going to stand at the top of our mats, take a big inhale and sweep the arms high. Exhale, forward fold, swan dive it down. Inhale, half back. Exhale and fold. Putting the hands to the mat, we're going to step the right foot back. And then our left back for down dog. Pause here. We're just going to pedal the feet out for a few rounds. Wake up the back side of the legs. Feel the press through the whole of our palms like we're creating a V position with the body. Then we're going to pull forward into our plank, or we drop the knees, kneeling plank. Lower all the way down to the mat. Take a big inhale and scoop the chest up for cobra. Curl our toes, up and back, downward facing dog. Lift that right leg high. Look to the top of the mat and drive that right foot to the top. Left foot meets it at the top and we fold, let it go. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, heart center. We're going to take 2 more rounds just like that. Inhale it up. Exhale and fold. Inhale, half back. Exhale and fold. Hands come to the mat. Step the left foot back. And then our right for down dog. Pause here. Pedal those feet out just a few times, whether the heels touch the mat or not. Just let the head hang here. Relax the jaw. Pulling forward, plank or kneeling plank. Take that slow lower all the way down to the mat. Wrap the elbows in close. Big inhale, come all the way up. Chest lifts. Curl the toes. Lift the hips up and back. Lift that left leg high. Look to the top of the mat. Step that left foot forward. Right foot is going to meet it at the top and fold. Let it go. Big inhale, coming all the way back up. Exhale, heart center. We're going to take 1 more round of sun salutation. Big inhale, sweep it high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half back, shaped like our L, long through the spine. Exhale, fold. Right foot back and then the left. Step to that down dog. A little quicker now. Pull forward to that plank. Slow lower all the way to the mat and scoop up. Curl the toes, up and back, down dog. Right foot forward. Pause here. In this lunge, we might drop the knee. Just get a little opening up in the hip. Relax the shoulder blades. Lifting the knee back up off the mat. Step that back foot to the top and fold. Big inhale all the way up. Exhale, heart center. One more round. Inhale it up. Exhale and fold. Inhale, half back. Exhale and fold. Left foot steps back. And then our right. Quicker now, pull forward to that plank. Slow lower all the way down and we scoop up. Curl the toes, up and back, down dog. Lift that left leg high. Step it to the top and pause here. We can stay on the ball of the foot or we might drop the knee. Relax the shoulder blades. Lift that knee back up off the mat. We're going to step that foot to the top and fold. A big inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, heart center. That's our warm-up. Now we're going to get back into our stations. Starting with station 1, we are going to be doing a down dog to plank flow. Okay, so for our first station, we're going to do a down dog to plank flow. So just like we had in our sun salutation, we're going to start with our downward facing dog. Lifting our hips high like we're creating that V position. Tailbones up, heels towards the mat. We got all of our knuckles ground into the mat. Our fingers are spread wide like starfish. And then once we have that position, we're going to pull forward into a plank. Maybe we have to wiggle the feet back. We're going to stay strong, pressing into the floor. Most importantly, we've got our wrists and our shoulders stacked here. Press up through the middle of our shoulder blades when we're in that plank. Now, without moving the hands or feet, we're going to take it back into down dog. Lift the hips up and back, and then pull forward into our plank. All right, so that's our move. That's our move for 1 minute. I'm going to start the timer, and we're going to do it together. All right, and here we go. 1 minute timer. We're in our down dog. We're pulling to our plank. Lift the hips up and back. Pull it forward. So keep our core engaged here too. Draw the belly button up and in towards the spine. And we're going to keep this flow right here. Just 1 minute. And then we get our break. So this is really just warming up the arms here. We're nice and warm with our sun salutation. Each time we press back, we soften the heels towards the mat. And make sure we're breathing too. So maybe we're moving a little quicker than we would normally, but we want to make sure that we keep the breath and connect it with the move. Maybe it's an inhale and an exhale as we come forward. And our minute is up. Drop the knees. Maybe we take a little rest in child's pose. And we've got a 15-second break here. So we're going to take our 15 seconds. I am going to demo the next move, which is a boat sit. So in our boat, we're going to swing the legs around, ground through our sit bones, relax our shoulders, and we're going to take this up into some boat. We can have the back side of our thighs, but we want to make sure that we're releasing the hands if we can to make it that difficult. All right, our 15 seconds is up. Wow, that is really fast. All right, so 1 minute starts now. We're gonna find our boat. Feet up, ground down, relax the shoulder blades. Let them fall away from the ear. We're just staying here in this boat. Core is engaged here. Draw that belly button in and breathe. Most importantly, through all of these poses, we've got to breathe. Almost there. We got 30 more seconds. Just there's about. Remember, we have that grasp behind the thighs. Shaking is totally normal here. And that's it. Release the feet. Take a big inhale. Exhale, maybe round over the legs and release the belly. Give ourselves that break. We've got our 15 seconds once again. So our next move here is a reverse table for some triceps. So we want to stay like in our boat. Feet are flat to the mat. Hands come behind us. Let the fingers face in toward us. We're going to lift up into a little reverse table here. We're going to get into some tricep dips so that when we're lifting, we want to bend the elbows straight back and then press up. Straight back and press up. So it might not be a big move, but it's going to be enough when we do it for a full minute. All right, so find that reverse table, and we're going to get into our 1 minute timer now. All right, here we go. 1 full minute of these tricep dips, and I'm sure that we're going to be feeling it towards the end. So make sure fingers face in, press into the floor, lift. Feel that activation in the triceps. Make sure we're breathing. Spreading those fingers. And we just push through. We're almost there, I can tell. I am feeling it in the triceps. And release. Woo! Shake it out. Oh, all right. Now we've got our 15-second break. Next up, yogi bicycle, okay? So we're gonna come down into our yogi bicycle position, laying all the way back. Head and shoulders relaxed. Knees up over the hips, hands behind the head. Yogi bicycle, elbow across as we extend one leg. Back center, and across as we extend the other leg. All right, so we're in that yogi bicycle. And we're gonna start our minute. Here we go. Ready? Go. Yogi bicycle. Cross, center, cross, center. Maybe we choose to keep the head, neck, and shoulders up above the mat. Use that core. Drive the belly button in. Keep that low back, pressing into the mat. Remember, we're only going at our own pace here. So if we want to go faster or go slower, then we do. Maybe it's an exhale here as we cross the body. Remember that breath. I'll keep reminding you. And release. Maybe give those knees a quick hug in. We got our 15-second break here. Maybe we want water. Take it where we can get it. All right, next up. Let me check my notes out here. We got yogi bicycle. Next up, we're at number 5 here, bridge flow. All right, so we're gonna get into our bridge position. Laying back, Hands by our side. We're gonna lift and lower. Now we wanna keep our gaze straight up towards the ceiling. Lift and lower. That's our move here. All right, that's our only move. We're gonna start our minute. Now, here we go. Lift and lower. Lift, squeeze the glute as we lift, and almost feel like we had a block between our inner thighs so that when we are lifting, we don't let our knees splay out to the sides. Lift, squeeze, and lower. Again, our own pace. Feel free to connect that breath. Inhale, exhale. Almost there, we got 5 more seconds. And release. Again, maybe you give the knees a quick hug in. Really whatever feels good on the glutes, so you let them release. We got our 15 seconds. And after our bridge flow, we have chair pose. So we're gonna get back up on our feet. We're gonna come back up on our feet into some chair. We should all be familiar with some chair pose. Sit the hips back, right? Find that hinge at the top of the legs. Weight is in the heels. Maybe our feet are just hip distance apart here. We are long through the spine. Hands are options. Keep them at heart center. If we want to activate those shoulders, we'll reach the biceps up by the ears. All right, here we go. 1 minute in our chair starts now. Here we go. Relax those shoulders. Feel free to get up a little out of the chair or to get deeper into the chair. All a matter of what we need in this moment. What do we want? Listening to our bodies. No judgment. You're in your own home. No judgment there. No judgment from me ever. Holding still, no distractions. Sometimes the hardest part here. We got 20 more seconds. All right, 10 more seconds. Maybe just get a little bit lower. We got this, 10 seconds. And release. Woo, give it a little quick shake out here. We got our 15 seconds. All right, so after that, we're gonna get into, what do we got up? High lunge. All right, so high lunges. We're gonna step that right foot back. Now this one, we've gotta do 30 seconds one side, and then we're gonna switch and do another 30 seconds on the other side. So in our lunge, arms up. Our move here is to come down. Goal post arms, drop the knee, and then lift it up. Down and up. If holding that high lunge is enough, then stay there. It's enough. All right, we've got 30 seconds on this side. All right, here we go. Down and up, down and up. That knee drops straight towards the mat. Drop those elbows open wide, like our goal post arms here. All right, that's it for that side. Step to the top, switch it out. We've got 30 seconds on this side. Here we go. Here we go. Drop it down, take it up. Now I want you to look at that front knee. Make sure that that front knee is not coming past the toes. We want to keep that knee right in line with the ankle. So make adjustments if we need to here. Remember, holding might be enough. up. We're gonna step to the top. Woo, shake it out. We got our 15-second break. All right, last station here. We're gonna get into side plank. So for our side plank, again, 30 seconds on each side. We're just gonna do that basic side plank. I'm gonna show you gate pose. In our side plank, hips open to the side, we're stacked, wrist, shoulder, right on top of each other. We're here, or we've got that bottom knee down in our gate pose. This leg's still extended, all right? Press into the floor. Try not to dump weight into the shoulder. Relax the shoulder, all right? So get into position, wherever we wanna be. We've got 30 seconds here on this side. Here we go. On the knee, or we've got that full side plank. We've got this, we can do anything. 30 seconds, right? Lift those hips, notice if they tend to dip. Lift, press into the floor, we got it. Shaking is normal, I'm shaking here. Woo! All right, we're gonna switch it out. Maybe we take a little break, shake out the hand. 30 seconds on the other side, here we go. Set it up and hold it. And maybe we start in our full and we drop the knee. Remember, our second time around coming up, we're gonna get ramped up versions of every single one of these poses. So it's gonna get harder. Yes, all right, drop it down, drop the knees, give it a quick shake out. If you haven't taken the time yet, I want you to stop and grab some water, and then we're gonna get into stations on the second time around, where we got maybe our hand weights. So if you have a set of hand weights, grab those, and you will need nothing else. There's gonna be other ways that we can ramp up poses as well. All right, stations 2 times around coming up. Okay guys, this is the second time around for these stations. Now that I've pretty much explained all the poses, maybe we'll pick up the pace a little, but always feel free to grab water in between. We'll still have those 15 seconds to grab a quick drink of water in between. We're gonna start with down dog plank. Our ramped up version is gonna be a knee to elbow drive. So we're gonna start in our down dog, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like. So down dog, we've got that down dog to plank motion we can keep, or we can drive knee towards the elbow. As we come forward, knee to elbow, knee to elbow. Really keeping the press through the palms, knee to elbow. And we're gonna keep it there. Remember that we can always take it down a notch and do our down dog plank. It's enough. Almost there, 5 more seconds. And release. All right, maybe drop it down to child's pose. Give ourselves a quick break. We've got that 15 seconds here. Do whatever feels good to release here. And our next one is gonna be our boat sit. So we're gonna meet over on our boat. Ground down to the sit bones. In this boat, we have the option to flow. This is gonna be a lot of core. So with our flow, we're gonna take it into some canoe. So we find our boat, and then we extend out and come back up, out and up. Keep the legs glued together, open and close, open and close. Squeeze the knees in close. If this is too much, Always feel free to hold the boat still. Trust me, it's enough in the core. Find that focus. We're almost there. I can feel it. One more. Woo. And release. Round over those legs. Woo. Catch our breath here. We got that 15 seconds. Definitely grab water if we need it. We're going to come over into that reverse table with the tricep dips. This time, when we take our tricep dip, we might touch a toe in between. So we got a dip, opposite arm, opposite toe, whoop, touch. Maybe we touch, maybe we don't. Down, up, touch. Down, up, touch. When we place that hand back, we want to make sure the fingers are facing in, and we've got the wrists and shoulders over each other. All right, again, only options. So if those tricep dips are enough, keep them there. All right, fingers in, lift it up, one dip, down, right arm, left toe, tap, down, up, tap. So maybe we take them slow until we can get a rhythm down. Down, up, tap, down, up, tap. Keep it right there. Maybe we just want to focus on the tricep dip and we keep it here. It's enough. Might actually feel like more work if we keep that tricep dip. But if we add that toe tap, maybe we include a little bit of core, a little more core, I should say, when we reach. Drive the belly button in, keep us stable, using that balance. And one more. And release. Quick shake out. All right, 15 seconds. We're gonna get into our yogi bicycle. Now there's really no ramped up version for this. So if you wanna just pick up the pace a little, maybe we're taking it easier the first round, and this round we go a little quicker, kind of get our heart rate up a little. So here we go, 1 minute of yogi bicycle, lay it back, knees up over hips, and go. So we can pick up the pace, or we go at our own pace. Slow it down if we need to. We got a full minute, which doesn't feel like a long time. Or doesn't sound like a long time, I should say. But it is once we get moving. Woo, release that core, hug it in, maybe rock ourselves up, get ourselves that drink of water. All right, heart rate is up the second time around for sure. Okay, we're gonna get into our bridge. So those bridge lifts are gonna be one-legged this time around. So when we lay back into our bridge position, we're gonna extend the right leg. Those lifts are the same, down and up, only we're gonna keep this right leg extended. Like we're trying to touch the toe to the ceiling as we lift and lower, so keep that leg long, all right? Right leg's up. We've got 30 seconds on this side and then 30 seconds on the other. Hands by our side, and here we go. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Remember the engaging in the glute. That's where the work is here in the glute. Lift, lower. Try to keep our gaze straight up toward the ceiling. Focus on that toe, tap it up towards the ceiling, up. And release. We're gonna switch sides. Left foot lifts, set ourselves up, lift and lower. When we're ready, and release. Woo! All right, whatever we need to do, release that. Give ourselves a rock up. We got 15 seconds here for our break. Then we're gonna get back up to standing into our chair. Shake out the legs into our chair. This time, if you've got hand weights, we're gonna add hand weights. So grab our weights if we've got them. And we've got 1 minute of our chair set. So sitting back into our chair, drive the belly button in. Make sure we're drawing it in. Relax the shoulder blades. Weights can be at the chest. Or maybe we hold the weights straight out long arms in front. Or arms come up high. So we pick our own variation here. And we pick our own range. We can be higher up. We can be low. Wherever we want those arms. Find focus here. Laser focus. All that weight shifted to our heels. Be able to wiggle the toes. Shaking is normal. 10 more seconds. And release. Whew. Shake it out. We're going to keep the weights. And we're going to take this into high lunge next. So give ourselves that 15 seconds to shake it out. And then set ourselves up. So right foot comes back. I'm going to show you maybe in the other direction here. So when we're on railroad tracks, right foot's back, goalpost arms, elbows are out here. All right? So we have the weights, one in each hand, or we don't have the weights, and that's totally fine. We've got 30 seconds on this side and then 30 on the other. Here we go. We're going to take it down and up. Down, up. Elbows come out to the side. Don't let them drop below the shoulders. We got this. We're almost there. We only have one more station left after this. Last one. And step it together. We're going to switch it out. Left foot comes back. We're repeating. So take it down, down, and up. Mindful of that front knee again. Don't let that knee come past the toes. Thing about this is those shoulders don't get a break here. So if we have to drop the weights, then drop them. Woo, last one, down and up. And release. All right, put those weights down. We're gonna take this into our side plank. So we got our 15 seconds, and what I didn't mention the first time around is that if you prefer to do a side plank on your forearm, you can absolutely be on the forearm. Just make sure that our elbow and our shoulder are on top of each other. We're down on that knee, but that leg is still long. All right, so that's our option. In this ramped up version, we have the option to lift the top leg. So it kind of incorporates a little more balance and a little more core. All right, so we've got 30 seconds one side and then 30 seconds on the other. Whew, I am out of breath. Hopefully you are too. Okay, here we go, last station. Side plank, any variation of our side plank, spread the fingers, hold here, or we lift that top leg. Yes, more core, more balance for sure. Find that laser focus, hold it. I don't know if you can tell, but I am shaking. Woo! And release, we're gonna switch sides. Repeating that side plank. Any variation here, we can be on the forearm. Lift that top leg. Come on, last 30 seconds here. And we're done. We'll stretch it out. Press into the floor. Almost there. See if you can lift that top leg a little higher. Lift the hips a little higher. And release. All right, take our 15 seconds anywhere we want them. Grab water. And then we are gonna cool down, stretch. Okay guys, we're gonna cool it down and stretch it out here after all of that hard work. Congratulations for making it through that. It's kind of all of the yoga poses that we would consider tough in our practice all in one video. So it's definitely a workout. So we're gonna stretch ourselves out. I'm gonna start us laying back on our mats. Give ourselves a good glute stretch. Lay it back and let our head and shoulders relax. Cross our right ankle over the thigh and pull in for that pigeon stretch. Feel a stretch through our glute here. Releasing that foot, we'll uncross and take it to the other side. Release that foot, uncross the legs. We're gonna give our knees a quick hug in. Hug our knees in, glue the legs together, and then just take our knees in some circles. Kind of flatten out our low back, give it a little massage. And we'll take those circles in the other direction. Grabbing a hold of the back side of our thighs, give ourselves a rock up. We're gonna take a nice, easy seated position. So in our easy seated position, take some goalpost arms, eagle arms, right arm on top of the left, crossing. Maybe we hold opposite shoulders, backs of the hands where the palms might touch. Get lift out of the elbows. A nice full breath. Unwind the arms, we'll take it to the other side. Left arm on top. Any variation of these eagle arms. Get right underneath those shoulder blades. Unwinding the arms. Release the hands. Maybe hands just rest on the knees. We're going to take some shoulder rolls in one direction. And then we'll just reverse the direction. Coming back to neutral. Send the right arm high. Maybe grab the elbow here to guide a tricep stretch. Send that elbow up towards the ceiling. Use our head to kind of sit up nice and tall. We'll release and take it to the other side. And release. And we're gonna send the legs out wide V position. Flex our feet. Take a big inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale and fold. Release the hands wherever they come. Relax the head. Walking our hands over to the side. Walk them across over to the other side. Back through center. Walk the hands in toward us. Bottoms of the feet together for some butterfly. Set ourselves up nice and tall. Relax the shoulders. Take one last nice big inhale here. Slow, complete exhale. Help those knees back together. And that's it. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this boot camp version of our yoga series. And I'll see you guys the next time around. Bye. Relax the head and shoulders.
Head & Shoulders is an American brand of anti-dandruff and non-dandruff shampoo produced by parent company Procter & Gamble that was introduced in 1961.
Really, Alexa?
By the way,
Stop. Sitting up nice and tall.
Here's beat cylinder. I didn't get that. One of us must be whack. Which beat did you want? Which beat do you want?
Alexa, stop.
Later, home slice.